The Married at First Sight experts were fooled by Ikechi Ojoré and several others in season 18. The experts, Dr. Pepper Schwartz, Pastor Cal Roberson, and Dr. Pia Holick were in charge of selecting the participants and matching people together in the Chicago-based season of the show. They were meant to consider factors such as culture, physical appearance preferences, value systems, and future desires when matching the couples. Over the last few years, the experts have gotten it wrong a lot, and have not taken much responsibility for doing so. The show's all-time success rate is just 18.75%. 5 couples said I do to their stranger spouses in Married at First Sight season 18. Ikechi married Emma Mobot, David Trimble married Michelle Tomlin, Alan Slovic married Madison Myers, Juan Franco married Carla Juarez, and Thomas McDonald married Camille Parsons. With less than 3 weeks left in the 8-week-long experience, all the couples are still married, but most of them are strained. Only Camille and Thomas have been intimate, and David and Michelle haven't even slept in the same bed since the wedding night. The experts did not match the couples well, and it's clear they've been fooled. Ikechi's malintentions bad behavior should have been seen. Ikechi presented himself differently than how he is. Lifetime's Married at First Sight season 18 was Ikechi's second time applying for the show. He previously applied for MAFS season 13 in his native Houston. Ikechi, who is a college counselor, is also an author of a book of letters to his future wife. He is a musician as well. Ikechi's clout-chasing ambition went unnoticed by the experts, when they should have seen that he had ulterior motives of advancing his endeavors and gaining more visibility. Ikechi's passive aggressiveness, short fuse, immaturity, penchant for taking low blows, and classlessness should have been seen by the experts. They did not dig deep enough into Ikechi's personality to see that he was not a good choice of cast. In addition to those negative traits, the experts overlooked Ikechi's sketchy dating history. His last relationship was 12 years prior to coming on the show. Since then, Ikechi couldn't keep relationships past 7 months. The MAFS experts did not do their due diligence in analyzing Ikechi, and it was to the detriment of Emam. Emam was bombarded by Ikechi's derogatory slander, and they did not check Ikechi's bad behavior while it was happening. Beyond him being a bad choice as a participant, the experts were fooled because they did not know how to counsel Ikechi properly to get a better version of him. The MAFS experts were fooled by Michelle. Michelle got what she asked for. Close Michelle is another cast member the experts were fooled by. Michelle is very articulate, and came across as knowing what she wanted and having a compromising and accepting attitude when, in fact, she turned out to be the opposite. Michelle was instantly turned off by David, and she did not put enough effort into changing her perception of David. At every turn, Michelle took the opportunity to demean David and denote that she was better than him. The experts confronted Michelle with her interview footage that underscored that David was everything she had asked for. Where the experts were hoodwinked, was their belief that Michelle was not snobby or had the capacity to do a 180. If they had scrutinized her better, the experts would have seen that Michelle is selfish, confrontational, and not the type of person who could make their partner happy by being more open. Michelle is not turning out to be the person she painted herself as to be on the show, and not exploring Michelle's different sides has led the experts to be deceived. The MAFS experts were fooled by David. His living situation was never going to fly. The MAFS experts were drawn to David's insistence that he wanted a long-lasting marriage like that of his parents. They saw his strong family connection and job security as green flags, but ignored some key factors that denote he wouldn't make a good cast member or husband. David lives in a unit in his parents' basement. Never in Married at First Sight history has some with a questionable living situation like David's gone on to have a successful marriage. David is also turning out to be non-committed, as he got caught sending inappropriate texts to another woman. The experts should have realized that David was not actually serious about marriage and that he had the proclivity to step out on his wife. The experts were deluded when they thought David could be a responsible husband, and they should have recognized that his living situation was never going to fly with Michelle. Related 20 Best Reality TV Shows. Right now reality TV is more popular than ever. With so many to choose from, here are some of the best reality TV shows to stream or watch right now. Hosts. The MAFS experts were fooled by Madison. She's still a party girl. Close. Madison is another cast member who pulled the wool over the experts' eyes. Madison gave the vibe that she was mature, self-aware, and open to stepping outside of her normal metrosexual type. Madison is proving to be very judgmental of Alan, as she's wanted him to make a lot of changes. The experts wanted to see Madison as a grounded individual, but she is turning out to be far from it. Madison is also not wife material because she isn't done being a party girl. She's stayed out until the early morning consistently without Alan, and is failing to understand how that is a problem. Madison misled the Married at First Sight experts with her upbeat and charming personality, so they couldn't see the potential in her to misbehave. The experts were also fooled into thinking that Madison would be able to find Alan attractive, when he is so different to her type. Ikechi, Michelle, David and Madison were not fit choices to be on the show and marry a stranger. Each of them presented themselves one way to get on the show, and the experts took their first impressions and ran with them. Now, the season is a mess, and the experts are to blame for being duped in the first place. Married at First Sight airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Lifetime. Source: Lifetime, YouTube TV show. My favorite TV shows. My watchlist success. Your rating. Close. 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 stars, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. Married at First Sight TV 14 reality romance. Release date July 8, 2014. Network. Lifetime showrunner Sam Dean. Cast. See all. Pepper Schwartz, Calvin Roberson, Viviana Coles, Jessica Griffin. Where to watch. Close. Where to watch. Streaming by directors Charlie Mysick, Michael Fitzpatrick Lawrence Jr. Nick Petrie. Writers Lot Offenberg Bergquist, Razor Rizzotti. Powered by Expand Collapse.